All right, here's MSNBC's take on the Terence Crutcher, murder in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Check this out.
In downtown Tulsa, Oklahoma yesterday, calling for the arrest of Officer Betty Shelby. She is the police officer who fatally shot 40-year-old Terence Crutcher, an unarmed African-American man and father of 4. Now there are dueling interpretations of the dramatic video that was released, and we're hearing the officer's side of the story for the first time. NBC's Gabe Gutierrez has the new details.
With Terence Crutcher's SUV stopped in the middle of this 2-lane road, a 911 caller wasn't sure what to make of him.
Okay.
Officers responding to an unrelated call spotted him,
Show me his hands.
but said he ignored their commands for more than a minute. Video from the police helicopter shows Crutcher had his hands up as he walked back to his vehicle. An officer in the chopper, who can't be heard by the officers on the ground, makes this observation.
Looks like a bad dude, too, to be honest with you.
Seconds later, one officer deploys his taser, another fires her gun. That officer, Betty Shelby, is on paid leave. She joined the Tulsa Police Department 5 years ago.
She said she was never this scared ever in her entire life.
Her lawyer says Crutcher was acting erratically and is...
She was never this scared in her entire life. She got a gun on a man who has his hands up in the air and has his back to her. But she's never been this scared in her entire life. Really.
Client thought Crutcher was trying to reach inside the SUV for a weapon.
Now that was a lie because obviously, and I did a video on it earlier, the windows were up. So what was he, going to reach through the glass to get to whatever he was trying to get? And we now know there was no gun inside the car. So what was he going to try to reach through the glass and get?
She clearly believed him to be under the influence of some type of narcotic, possibly PCP, because she is a drug recognition expert.
Yeah, she's a drug recognition expert by taking one class which she just completed. Yeah, that's a real drug recognition expert, all right. Now we got to wait for the damn autopsy. So, and if he comes back clean, I wonder how that vial of PCP got into his car. And that is obviously going to call into question her proficiency at recognizing suspects that are under the influence.
Tulsa World reports, citing the lead investigator in the case, that a vial of PCP was found in the SUV. Still, toxicology tests are not finished and no weapon was found.
You can see
the attorney for Crutcher's family argued the video shows Crutcher wasn't reaching inside the vehicle because his window was up.
Not only was that window up, the driver's side passenger window was up as well.
Shows that this department, like many police departments around America, see people of color as criminals or as suspects, but not as American citizens.
The district attorney is now reviewing the case to see if any criminal charges should be filed.
So we're looking at 2 different cases this morning, the one in Tulsa, Oklahoma, the one in Charlotte, and we'll be all over those.
I mean, the one in Tulsa, though, the guy's walking slowly back. He doesn't looks like he's on PCP.
And
But who cares? His hands are in the air the whole time.
Hey, he's walking slowly.
Well, your hands are up here.
Looks like he could have been on cough syrup. He was walking slowly back to the car. His hands were in the air. He does absolutely everything that police would tell you to do. Look at that. Hands in the air, legs spread. The window is closed. And then they shoot him.
Well, there's one.
And by the way,
1, 2, 3.
Who's in the helicopter? 4 cops. Yeah. Who's in the helicopter saying this guy looks like a bad dude? Looks like he's on something. The guy is walking slowly.
That comment from the helicopter confirms every suspicion African Americans have in this country about the way police look at them. They see an African American man walking down a road and they call him a bad dude.
Yeah, but look at the really flashy sports car. Oh, wait, he's driving, what is that? A
family SUV.
A family SUV.
Khakis.
It's pathetic. In khakis, a t-shirt. His arms are in the air. All right? You
have three police officers, guns drawn, weapons drawn at the rear, 5 feet from the rear of the automobile, and one of them, we're told just now,
look at that,
police officers
defense counsel that she is a drug recognition expert. So fully 8 feet, 10 feet away from the supposed, person on PCP. She's a drug recognition. All right, so let's go through these. Let's go through these. Ferguson. We didn't have the camera on there. We didn't know exactly what was going on. It was a he said, she said situation. Baltimore. We saw what happened to Freddie Gray on the ground, but we don't know what happened in the back. And again, it's two different accounts. And so you go one after another after another. Of course, Eric Gardner was just pathetic and sickening. And the morning that it happened, we said those officers should be arrested and put in jail. Black and white. This is black and white. This is black and white. You know what? There needs to be due process. It needs to go through the proper steps. But I'll tell you what, this better not be an inside job in Tulsa. This better not be an inside job. They better have an independent prosecutor, somebody from outside that district that does not work with the police department day in and day out, getting bad guys off the street. It better be independent, and there better be justice here. It's pretty shocking.
All right, we'll be all over that story all morning. We'll keep you updated as we learn more. Let's move to some.
All right, and in case you wanted the latest, now the officer is claiming that she thought she pulled her taser instead of her weapon. Yeah, I really believe that one too.